Hello, hello, welcome back to the bog. I'm Willow, and I'll be your guiding light. Today, we're going to be diving back into Miasma Chronicles. Alrighty. Believe this time we're actually on Retribution. We've had a few episodes of side questing, but now I gotta go after Traggle. It still says level 4 to 6, and I think that's because the original section was meant for 4 to 6. We got a few other side quests that are a little bit too big for our britches. Right now, we had just come back to Sedentary after checking out Eden and doing some side quests there, and going out all the way to Happy Hills to finish up that. So now we gotta just do a little bit of shopping, and then we'll be on our way. You can see in the top right, we have so much stuff. I think we talked to Vise. Looks like, yeah, there's a side quest of Vise, which is probably being like, hey, you found my daughter. Good job. So we'll come back and we're at Vise. Nothing happens. And we're back to Vise. Yeah, he is the one with the text box. What up, Vise?
Welcome to my shop, filled with treasures from the darkest corners of America.
As standard. Hey, more chips?
Looking for more chips? Yeah, you are. Talk to my daughter in Skyway.
Ooh. Maybe we have another thing. We totally do. We gotta go talk to Faye again. Is it the Sky Whale? Might have more chips. So this is clearly like a recurring type of quest where we can go get stronger. We're totally gonna do that because it's a side quest we're at the level of. We're perfectly in that range, and so we'll do that before we go do Retribution. That might actually put my shopping trip on a little bit of hold.
Look at these beautiful nightmares. What can I help you with?
You've still got all of the level 1 stuff going on, and this like various things you sell are not
Don't mention me
actually.
to anybody, or I'll kill you. No, seriously.
Okay, guys. Because right now, as far as things go, like, he sells the exo hardeners, which we could grab another one of, but I'm not the most worried. Quarterback is something that if I have spare money, that's a nice thing to have. The default range on grenades is pretty cheats, so being able to launch them a little farther sounds pretty nice, but this isn't like, you know, this isn't the same thing as a straight
Welcome
damage
back
upgrade.
to original Berthas. Better than the fake, shitty Berthas.
Because you mostly had, like, yeah, you had the upgraded shotgun. Which, do I actually have enough
Bye now.
money for? I
Well, don't just
totally
stand
do.
there.
That
Buy
might
stuff.
be the upgrade we take. Honestly, I might just grab that. The improved shotgun seems very good. Known as a 69er due to the way its powerful shot can flip bodies, the Patriot PR SG-1 shotgun was used exclusively by the nation's ailing law enforcement agencies. It's a robust weapon that can keep crowds under control or under the ground. Yeah, I want that.
Enjoy.
That will do a lot because compared to the Negotiator, you can see this has the range buddy and some energy gain on it, but it's 40-60, and this is 60-90. And so the big thing for this is 70 health is currently a common breakpoint for the weaker enemies, and so popping a flat damage increase on this could make it take out the weaker enemies. It would also make it 2-tap 130 health things, which is another common health range. And it just does more damage. It's an upgrade. Now I'm gonna give that to Diggs so that he doesn't feel as sad about his existence. And then do I have? I'm like, someone's got the weapon mod that gives plus damage. Yeah, bumps that to 70. You've got the crit stuff going on. You've got rage. You've got your energy gain. We don't have it used for otherwise, we just give you +1 ammo. We're probably going to mess with that when we actually get into combat, but for now I'm happy with it. It feels weird to fast travel so short, but we're going to try it. We're just gonna beep bop boop over here. I think this is technically faster. Oh,
Vice's daughter better be out here.
I was not prepared for. Oh, maybe we get this text when we show up to these places.
Didn't think I'd ever say this, but I'm hooked on Vice's product.
Oh no, this is
Oh
new.
yeah, the chip is really making your gloves sing, huh?
It's awesome. I want more chips, but, well, you know, friggin' Vice.
Sometimes you gotta make a deal with the devil.
Or the devil's daughter. How did Faye get wrapped up in this?
Yeah, she's the brains of the family.
I like that there's an acknowledgement that Elvis is like, yeah, this is super fucking cool and I love it, but also, my drug supplier, he's sketchy.
A lot of original junk out here. You know about originals, Jade?
A little. I know they tried to make America pollution-free, but it backfired.
They had some cool words. Wanna know
Oh
my
my
favorite
God.
original word?
Sure.
Continental breakfast.
Ooh. Continental breakfast.
A meal so fancy only the president could eat
Oh
it.
my god.
Keep an eye out for Faye.
I really love these little conversations. This is the kind of shit that like makes a game. It's just the little short lore pieces you get that just make the characters a little more lovable, a little more known. Ugh. Hey Faye.
Word up, dildos.
What?
See that spooky house over there? Inside, there's a locked box. Passcode for the box is 666. Take the chips and share them with me.
You just know this?
Passcode for the box is
you just
666.
you just know things. She just knows things. I mean, sure. Let's go
Take the
kick
chips
some
and share.
frog ass. I'm not against killing grabbers. I'm pretty happy with it though. This is Sky Whale. Yeah, so this is where we. Oh man, it's been a while since we did this one. Oh, why are there frogs over here? If the quest is not over here. Because there's a full-on Skull Crusher, Gunmaster, Witch Doctor combo over here, just kind of hanging out. Which is a little strange. This, if I remember correctly, yeah, this is where I saw the eggs interaction. Weird area. I do like that the areas get a little bit repopulated with items and loot. Loot and enemies and things like that. When you get a new mission. But we are doing some cheeky stealth stuff. Largely an accident. Not sure how I ended up here. Right now, I do know that Jade has her crit setup for 130 damage. And so if I take off Corrosive Shot, I can give her... honestly, we can try and even give her the Ascender gas-based hit chance multiplier implant using a combination of gravity and air pressure. Gives the user an increased critical hit chance when on high ground. I don't know if that'll matter for this one, but it should allow us to... How much range are you at? She's at 75, so she needs some Flintex stuff. Okay. But right now, if we just, like, do a quick little ambush with her... Oh, we got a Skull Crusher over there. Beautiful. So, we just want to mosey to here, and if we take our crit shot... Why are you at 85? I know why you're at 85, because if I look at the ice gun in the party menu, I will see that it has the dehumanizer, not the EDZ cryptid. So now if I do this, yeah, beautiful. Bink! Awesome. So she needs 15 more rage. So what I can do here is actually gonna go to her, get the rage mod off of that, and swap out for the rage mod. I can now go over to this Skull Crusher, and if I kill him, that will give her enough rage for another guaranteed one. if I can get to a... Yeah, so she can just... Well, let's... If I pop to here... They're both across a wall, yeah, so they won't see or hear this, so we can plink him. Crit kill is just lovely, but that gives her enough for a guaranteed rage. We go back in, we swap this back to the weapon damage, and now I've got a lovely little crit shot loaded, and so the scout's an optimal target for that. I might even be able to kill the witch doctor if we go to Elvis, and his glove shock's still on cooldown. Damn, so that's gonna nip that in the bud. Woo! Hey, Gunmaster. Explosive barrel will definitely go off quite loud, but it looks like I knew we had other guys over here. I'm also pretty sure the witch doctors got stronger. I don't remember them having 170 health and 1 armor, but they're also just like not that frightening. Compared to some of the other enemies that do pretty consistent damage to me, was not the most concerned about them. If that Gunmaster prowls through here and likes to walk by explosive barrels, that will be a beautiful option for me. But Witch Doctor over there, Scout, Gunmaster... Because I could just crit kill the Scout and have no other cares in the world. And then blow up the Gunmaster in the middle. I'll have a Gunmaster on the flank, which is a little scary, but meh. Who really cares? And then there was a few other guys on the far end, but she's all locked and loaded. I wonder if... how many bottles do we have? We got so many of them. I can get him to go so far. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, so I can get him to do some very strange pathing if I want. And we can rely on the fact that that guy is going to wander all the way off. So we go into our thing and we want... where do we want him to go? If I can get him to go to like here, she should have a pretty good shot on him. Yeah. Plink! Oh, this is such a fun thing to do. Because, like, I'm not the most afraid of it, but I have a guaranteed kill set up. Yeah, this just always kills him. And doesn't piss off anybody else. Boop! Incredible. So now...
Guys.
we can regroup.
Show me your faces.
Yeah, so now everyone's together. We've got the Gunmaster and a Witch Doctor. I'd really love if Elvis had his glove shock up, because that could let us silently kill the Witch Doctor. I'm torn between trying to... because the Gunmaster... if I, like, do a quick pause... I run you over to here. She's not in range. Can I get any of you to a place where the barrel is shootable? Feels like it should not be that hard. It's just not showing up. There we go. So, like, if I can get him in range, it will do 100 explosive damage and 30 burn damage, and also just keep hurting him. And so I can have one person kick it off against him. We don't need to be in ambush. Ooh. I like being in full cover. That's the main concern here. Because this Gunmaster is going to have to take a turn to get in range, and that means that we can use... where is it? For digs. We can use his tackle to do stunning and killing stuff for that. They don't Overwatch, so we're going to swap him to Counter Punch that allows him to just snap back a shot at anyone who gets into melee with him. For you, I have no idea what to give you. Temperance giving kilowatts when you skip a turn is something that, like, does a lot of work. But, so I don't know, there is also the consideration that, like, I'll wait for this guy to go away, but I could try and acid shot that guy from cover with Elvis and kind of kick things off that way, and we just rely on the Witch Doctor being super far away, but I don't want him to heal any of the people over here, and so we are very much in... I need 2 people to kill the first Gunmaster, and I could have Diggs stun the guy over here, but I don't know. Diggs really struggles to get through armor is the issue, and so I almost want to just have Elvis just like open up with the Acid Blast. Because I can totally get him to a spot that's relatively safe and is able to shoot the guy with the way he is tucked in back here. Yeah, because you could just, like, if I chill here and do an ambush, like, you can run around, so that's a little bit spooky, but I'm sure we can find a place that's got cover and can also see him. Whoop, that's not the right button. And applying acid to him is very good. The Witch Doctor really requires, 2 real shots will wipe him out. I want you to be... You're not the one I want shooting the barrel. I want probably Diggs shooting the barrel. So I'll split off Elvis. Elvis has his assault rifle and likes his assault rifle. The shotgun's good for applying acid to a lot of enemies, but he doesn't need to do that right now. I want to get you to a place where I feel confident we can take some chunks off of this guy. Ooh, is that thing gonna see me? Okay, we're fine. Stealth. I just don't want the Witch Doctor to shoot him. He'll try and get some people in position. If I go here, what's your ambush situation? Yeah, no targets. What do I need to be? Seeing the Gunmaster is honestly kind of difficult. Get a 75% shot. I'm understanding why the simplified version of things is an option, because there are definitely some moments in this game where I really wish I could have guaranteed hits. Though there is something to be said for can I see him from further away? And try and use the sniper rifle. It's not an awesome option, but the shitty sniper rifle might be able to go. Because that's the problem, is you can't like see him. I really want a guaranteed hit. It's a lot of setup in this game, which can be a little bit crunchy, but I also really enjoy it. Like, I'm an absolute sucker for this. With the tactical disc, that might change everything. Jade is now in the way. Hold up. Because my gang is being weird.
On point. Hey.
Oh, Diggs, come on. Oh! Everything's fine. Yeah, if I go here with the tactical disc, This doesn't piss off anybody, so I can see what this looks like. If I tried to shoot him with this, I can get an 80%. That feels not ideal. What does this option give me? Oh, it's gonna... I think we gotta exit the ambush. Oh my god. If you're on this piece of cover, and you fire the tactical disc, yeah, 90 is gonna be the best I can get, but 90 is still pretty solid. Okay. Get down, get over to this corner. We're gonna let that guy go past, then we're gonna get everything set up. Ooh, hoo, hoo. I should make sure everyone's got the right things. We don't need crit chance versus humans. Got a rage mod lying around. You got a basic one that I don't think we need stuff on. The damage rounds on this are really big. That I want. For you, you've got the full crit on this, and I'm not sure that's actually necessary. I feel like there are other guns that have... Yeah, the Negotiator didn't get the stuff taken off of it. Because really, like, you want the energy gain on everything you fire. You don't need range. Because this shotgun benefits less from crit stuff. You don't need crit on this. Like, crit is nice, but he's got one thing that does crit, and I could even swap them and take Overwatch, or maybe even trying to reach Provoker. Overwatch seems pretty good. I'm agonizing that. You definitely don't need these guys right now. You are far more interested in Battle Cry and Crowd Pleaser. Those are much more your current speed. Glove Shock is good, and you're not doing... I mean, Sidewinder is solid. 20% crit chance, especially just like on an opening shot, is pretty good. Someone gets extra range, and there's some rage options. Your basic assault rifle kind of sucks. You've got decent range. I don't want to give range on this, but I like the idea of her having the crit build going. Well, she doesn't really do crit stuff. Like, she's just got Hunter, which isn't gonna do very much here. Berserker. After each kill, hero's next shot gains 50% additional critical chance. Neurological stem cell modification, which raises the subject's adrenaline when killing. In this state, any consecutive attack will see a considerably boosted critical chance. That's fascinating. That's actually really, really interesting. We can't afford it right now, but that's a good late game perk. But right now, she just... Like, Hunter doesn't do much here. I guess she is going to be taking an ambush shot. You've got stuff that is acceptable. I might trade these out. Weirdly enough, like, you've got the best crit stuff. Like, I'm almost tempted to put the crit gun on you, but I want you to have the kilowatt gain. This thing... Makes it cost way too much to equip that, though. Yeah, all of these make the cost so high. I like having just a cheap throw. Ooh, now we're at some of the tough stuff. Your main thing is the assault rifle. We'll give you the range because you're most likely to not be able to move before you shoot because of your miasma powers. You're going to be running around. We have a gun we'd rather you have. Because there is something to be said for canning the crit on that and also getting rid of the Flesher on her. Give him the Flesher, he's got Scout, and then we give him crit chance versus humans and crit damage. And that actually gives us pretty good crit chance. And if I then go in and I say... if we lose the armor and we lose hit back, we can take Overwatch on him. And then we have the ability for like crit Overwatch to happen, which I think sounds really fun. We don't need Miasma, and then there's Rage and Magazine Size. And for you, Magazine Size is insane. And then we just give you a nice basic assault rifle that you can use to farm Rage with. Or even if we're doing that, we're probably just giving you the shitty shotgun because that allows for AoE plasma hits. And I'm pretty okay with that. Okay, I feel good about this whole setup. We're gonna split up. You're going to tuck in right here. And then you two, I need to be on this. Though Diggs might be able to be a little bit closer. Well, here's the problem, right? Yeah, that explosion hits someone who's right here, which is not acceptable. So we're gonna have to get it when he's right on the tile, and that's gonna be a little bit interesting. Oh, stay split up.
Riding point.
Oh, we have to do this quickly. Sometimes I'm able to not have them try and like regroup when things happen, and sometimes I really can't get that to happen. Can she fit in here without him seeing her? Nope. We gotta get him right there. Nope. Is this guy nowadays into it? Yeah, okay. That will be good enough. Jade, you like your... Oh yeah, removed your ambush, actually. This does mean that you could hit with the battle cry. We don't need to use it this turn. So you could go there and tag him. And get the bonus crit chance for a little ambuscade. So go down to 130, he'll burn down to 70. You got too short of range, so you gotta go here anyways. Okay. We go here and we kick this sucker off with a little plink. Just a little love tap for him. When you can get in and hit that barrel. Piss off everything. Oh shit, that fire is only 20. Ah, so he will die eventually, but maybe not as soon as I was hoping. You can get a corrosive shot going on this guy. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so maybe not the most ideal setup. If he just stands and delivers, I'm gonna be quite sad. Or if he gets healed. He was really supposed to die here. Yeah, ow. I don't even know if he's gonna burn down. So that guy's now unarmored, which is great. That is a dash. This guy's not gonna get to anything because he's melee. Yeah, like that guy's running for a heal. I assume this guy's doing the same. Yeah, okay. Not an ideal opener, because Jade took a pretty solid hit, but he will burn down. You're pretty close to being dead. And we can do some fun stuff with the Witch Doctor. That guy is out of range. I'd love to get Jade in range to buff the two of them. you can swap to your primary gun. You don't have that much crit chance, because right now, full on you uses 2 AP. Oh no. That I don't like. What is the buff you have? Oh. You've got some kind of buff active, and I don't know what it is. Oh, the buff is that you're bleeding to death. This would be a great moment to have crowd pleaser on this side. If I dropped it like right here, it might be able to hit both of them. But also hitting both of those is pretty good. If I drop it out here, it probably doesn't kill them, but it does a lot of damage to those two. She doesn't have good cover from the gun master though, so I do want to move her back afterwards. And I could do that. Problem is, you really struggle to kill this guy, though. Yeah, because your current problem is you can't hit this guy from where you are. You can see he doesn't have the option, which is weird, but c'est la vie. And you don't have enough damage on your own to kill that guy. So I would need Diggs to do something. I was kind of relying on Diggs to be able to tackle this guy. And then be able to help out. That does not appear to be an option, which is not ideal. I could throw them so they're both in a shotgun blast, and that might work. I could throw the Gunmaster with the Miasma Storm. And no, I can't. I'd have to throw you next to him. But then Elvis could shoot the Witch Doctor? Oh, no, the math isn't mathing. It doesn't quite line up how we need it to. I could throw the Witch Doctor, and then I could have Jade run back and throw the crowd pleaser at them. I think that's probably what's going to happen. Is Jade can fall back to some heavy cover. You can use Miasma Storm Part 1 to dump this guy right here.
Breathe. Move the miasma.
Yeah. Yeah, having a cheap-ass reposition is actually pretty good. I slept on it at the start. You can then throw Crowd Pleaser, and I want it to be as close as possible without actually giving cover. So you can go here. And that should kill both, or at least seriously ruin their day. Or... yeah, and then... one down, one incredibly hurt. And then that means that you, with your assault rifle, can kill this. Yes.
Sleep.
Gives him some kilowatts. And then, honestly, we don't really need to be that much farther forward. You don't have good cover you can get to, but you're also my tankiest guy, and so I don't have a huge issue with just reloading you and dropping an Overwatch to cover the Skull Crusher rush. I'm kind of seeing how this plays out. You missed!
Stay tough, tiger tough.
Should have used the shotgun. Hopefully this guy tries to run up. Oh no! Can he get the heal off before the guy burns? Okay, Diggs, you suck.
Almost, Diggs.
Diggs, you suck so much. Oh shit. Oh my god.
Circus twisted.
What a disaster. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. That is, shit. The full heal is actually kind of insane. Oh no, what the fuck? Okay, that's not good. Mm-hmm. You can't even tackle anything now? Yeah, that's not what I meant to do. It's not what I meant to do at all. Really hoping we could have somebody shoot that, but I don't know if that's gonna be happening. Ooh. Okay, unfortunately, we now have to find Diggs a place to hide. Jade just doesn't have the range. Your battle cry won't reach Elvis. But there's something to be said for I can move Elvis up into battle cry range, get the guaranteed crit, and do what with it? We kind of need to keep falling back, try and get more of them onto that, especially with Diggs no longer being in cover. Yeah, 'cause you just don't have the range from here. What are you gonna do? Throw some basic Overwatch? Maybe we get a guaranteed crit from this? I think Elvis, we want you to move into range for the battle cry, which you can do the
right
like
here,
there.
dipshit. Come and get me.
You can start off with a battle cry, which
do this.
enrages both other people.
Let's do it.
You've got what, a 76 if you shoot with that? Is he in range of your shotgun? No, not even close. So I could take the shot on him, or I can just move, because you have a guaranteed kill. Let's just take the kill. Guarantee our kill. We don't have someone lying out in the open.
You do you.
And then you want to get in cover. And Diggs, I want you to be in cover. If I can. Failing that, we just run you as far as possible. The low cover means we're probably going to want to run you as far as possible and then do a sprint and shoot next turn. And just try and be out of range of their guns. I don't know if we are, but we might be. That's a Witch Doctor sprint. That's good. Gunmaster is also sprinting up. That's good. Okay, and that guy's in range of an explosion. Okay, now we got some stuff we might be able to work with here. These guys are still fairly isolated. The tackle leaves you out in the open is the main concern, and you can't actually reach the other guys. Okay. We have an armor eater shot here. That is something we have. And this is the kind of situation where having a where are my knockers? Having a knocker to move him out of cover could do a lot. Because you've got a guaranteed crit with your assault rifle. What are your accuracy currently? Yeah, so it's only a tiny penalty. Jade, you have to reload first.
Out of bullets.
Otherwise, you can't do anything. And so if I knock him, yeah, so the goal here is we open the backpack, we grab our knocker, and I try and knock him away from Jade and out of cover. That's step one. Yeah, because it moves him out, and then now we can use our armor eater shot. Are you no longer able to see him because of that? Oh, I hate this game. You're shitting me, mate. Does that at least allow a tackle to put you in a safe spot? No, it does not. That is so depressed. I should have knocked him away then. Fuck, because like, yeah, she can hit him now, but what the fuck's that gonna do? Oh, God. Do I have to use another knocker here? That sounds so sad. Because, like, technically, I could run Diggs up and throw another one, but holy shit, that is depressing. And you can't hit him because the games with different line of sight's betraying me. Yeah, because even with the plasma shot, he still needs 100 damage. Like, we needed the the raging shot. And any sort of movement won't help. Maybe we can hit... Hold up. What if I hit Elvis with a knocker? He'll be exposed, but he won't be obviously in range. Okay, we're gonna have to waste a knocker, but...
Oh, special delivery!
Yeah, we knock him back, and now he can use the armor eater shot. 135 damage, beautiful, and now you can take a plasma shot at it, which kills it. Ooh,
Sleepy time.
okay.
Okay, girl, you earned your place with us.
And then I think you try and dash into light cover. It's not great, but we can keep the guy on the explosive barrel. That will save us a lot of heartache. And minus 35 is minus 35. It's... I don't think I've ever seen an enemy... Oh, shit, he had to reload. Okay. Now we got something going. If I... Negotiator's not what you need. The barrel should have him in range. Elvis, nowhere near in range. Might be able to hit... Because Jade right here, yeah, the shots on these guys are abysmal. And you can't hit that. You can't really move up to something helpful. And I guess I could do... Okay, what we can do is we can do sprint and shoot. We sprint to here. And then we overwatch the two of them. That's going to make them want to move. Elvis would love to be able to get all the way up, but Elvis can just go to here and call that good. And then Jade... I'm like, we could try and move back and get to where you can shoot the barrel. Or I could do a little bit of risk it for the biscuit. She's already pretty low, and I want to learn more about enemy AI, so I'm gonna take this chance. And this is just a shot on this guy, but I'm curious how the AI will respond to a flanking overwatch. Please kill. 135 is not quite what I wanted, but it is a lot. Okay, yeah. So you are gonna move. Just a little bit of damage. Oh shit! So you just wanted to reposition and be safe. So notably, the Witch Doctor heal full heals the target, but it does not... They don't have... Their AI does not care how much the target needs to be healed. That's really nifty. So for you, we're very much in... I think if I swap to the tactical disc and reload... Can I hit the explosive barrel? Yeah, I totally can. Boop. That blows up, kills him. And then Jade needs a place that has high cover from this guy. As does Diggs, kinda. Unless I want to use my tackle. I don't really want to do that, but I can move Diggs to a high cover flank. And that should upset him. They really don't seem like they like being flanked in this game. That seems to be something that they find objectionable. Because right now I'd love to end the combat with my abilities off cooldown for the next time I get into a fight. Yeah, so he's trying to get somewhere where he's not completely exposed, and it's not working out great for him. He should be in range for you. It kind of feels like we keep doing the get flanking positions on people. You can move up to there. Elvis, I don't think it'll actually make a difference this turn, so take a reload
Reloading.
from high cover and take a shot at him. Nice! We can slowly ship this guy down. You are out of rounds, but you have the cool shotgun.
What you waiting for?
Yeah, he is in range of that. Why do you have a 100% hit chance? Even through cover. I want to Overwatch for when he moves so they don't have the cover penalties. Yeah, his AI is not happy about being alone. What the fuck did I just witness? Shotgun Overwatch seems to be weird. Looks like we missed both shots. See, and now we get to some weirdness where there's actually an incentive to kind of delay this as much as possible because she can keep using Battle Cry. If I don't flank him, he won't be upset. I need to keep flanking him. Sprint and shoot, I'm happy to use. I don't think it'll actually work, because I don't know if you can reload with it. Oh, you totally can reload with it. Beautiful. But she can move to this side and use battle cries. The one thing I don't care about having up.
Can't touch us. Come on.
Let's get crazy.
And then this will hit him when he moves. It'll give us a little bit better chance to hit because he won't have the cover bonus. Nope.
Try again.
What? I had that.
He's trying to find a place to hide. We're just... Oh! Okay. Yeah, so that's the downside of playing a game like that, is eventually he does, in fact, successfully get one of us. 150 health is hard to eat through if you're not willing to use an ability. But he's also now, like, in a very good spot. Really want the stun up. That's the problem. I guess we can use it. And then try and get some chip on him. Now that Jade's injured, we don't really have a reason to not just let her be injured. Drops him down to 80. And you can get closer. Take a shot. I guess if you crit, he dies. Yeah, but... Okay. I suppose that's how it's going to be. And then I do need to go to my party, and you're full health, you're hurt, you're also hurt. Okay, where are my metapods? Whoop! Yeah, good enough. This spot I think I've talked to before. I want to make sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's this guy.
Peace.
We've talked to him before. Figured they wouldn't like add new robots. I think we're gonna get supplies more than we use. Like, we did go through a pair of knockers, but such is life. Keypad 666. Sick. We got the chips, and now we'll do a quick little run around to check for loot or hidden enemies, and then I will reappear at Faye. Hey, Faye. Found the
Hey.
chips.
I like watching y'all do your thing. Seriously, what do we got? 2 chips. Choose one.
Same deal as
I'll
before.
take the other back to Pops.
Desizer AP saver. We got this option before, so I'll take the other one just to have more options.
Yeah, that chip doesn't suck. Till next time.
Sick! Just a nice little simple side quest. I'm gonna pop back to sedentary and make sure that Vise doesn't have new... what's the word? Stock. Or if there's any continuation of said Miasma quest. Yeah, I don't see a side quest, but we'll see if he has new stock. Hello, Vise. Anything new to say?
Faye told me you guys weren't total wasteoids. Oh, that's awesome. I'd offer you a shop discount to show you my appreciation.
Oh my
but,
god.
You know, the recession and all. Welcome to my shop.
Thank you guys.
Always amazing to see you, friends. What's your nasty pleasure?
You don't have any new things. You're running
Keep
off
our
of old
things
stuff,
secret,
guys.
okay?
Well, okay, so that fight was a little bit tough. Lots of heavy armored enemies is always pretty rough. I gotta be more liberal with my damage over time abilities and being willing to run away. And I'm still getting used to every one of these types of games, every strategy game's got different sight lines and how it handles corners and different things like that. So I got caught out by that a little bit, but we made it through. We're getting the hang of the AI and their movement range, so next time, I swear, this time for sure, we'll actually go do Retribution. Bye, goodbye. Thanks for joining me in the bog. I'm Willow, and if you enjoyed having me as your guide, leave me a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more Miasma Chronicles and many other journeys to come.